What's going on with y'all boys? Today we got our NFL Week 5 locks of the week. Your boy coming off 3-0 puts me at 4-2 overall. Kyle coming off of a 1-2 puts him 3-2 overall. So we'll go ahead and get straight into it. What's your first lock of the week?
Yeah, man. Y'all know where to come for the money. We're both positive over here, so we're gonna just keep doing that. For the first lock, I've got the Thursday night game. I've got Justin Fields throwing for over 193 passing yards. So he'll hit that pretty easily. I know you hear Justin Fields, oh, he can't throw, blah blah blah, but he's only gone under that one time this year, and 193 is not a lot of yards. And the Commanders are averaging giving up 244 passing yards a game. And Justin Fields is coming off his best throwing game, throwing for 325 yards against the Broncos. So I think he'll continue on that stretch. And 194 yards is not a lot. So I think that'll be a smash over.
My first lock of the week, I got the Chiefs -4 at -110 versus the Vikings. This Vikings team is 1-3. Don't get me wrong; they got weapons on offense. Kirk is dealing, but Mahomes historically does not go into a slump. He had but a poor week last week. Don't expect it this week. Expect Mahomes to come out dealing. Expect Mahomes to come out hungry. He's going to be ready. Expect Mahomes in that offense with Kelsey and Pacheco to go ahead and run it up on the Vikings. The Vikings team, I don't know that they're going to really make it much of a game. Expect the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will kill the Vikings. The Vikings are honestly a pretty bad team. So for my next bet, I've got the Miami Dolphins versus Giants going over 48.5 points. Now, to me, that immediately jumped out at me. Miami's coming off a pretty lackluster offensive game, only scoring 20 points, and they're averaging 37 on the year, even with that bad 20-point game. So I think they'll look to blow off some steam against the Giants, who have a terrible defense, and because the Giants are averaging giving 30 points a game. So I'm not gonna say Miami can hit this by themselves, but that to me they can get 80% of the way there. And the Giants score, 13 to 15 points. I think that'll be an easy hit.
Yeah, I was about to say the Dolphins could probably get that themselves. I don't know. I wonder what the Dolphins team total is because that's got to be a lock. Going to the next for me is the Texans plus 1.5 at -110 versus the Falcons. This Falcons team is struggling offensively, especially. They can't score. They're not putting up the best numbers defensively either. And this Texans team is sneakily better than we thought they would be. C.J. Stroud is dealing. This Texans team is starting to really beat teams and start to show us that they're not tanking like we thought they would. Coming off they beat the Jaguars, they blew out the Steelers. Expect this Texans team to continue that trend and blow out the Falcons this week. So 1.5 as an underdog plus 1.5. Expect them to win out and to blow them out.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the money line is not a bad play here at all because I can definitely see the Texans beating them. So for my third and final lock, I've got the Cowboys at the 49ers, and I've got the Cowboys plus 3.5 points. I think they could definitely win outright. So, I mean, the money line is definitely an option. I'll probably just take the money line. But to play a little safe, I got the Cowboys plus 3.5. I mean, these two teams are so evenly matched that I either feel like, it'll be a Cowboys blowout or a Cowboys win. I mean, I could see them losing this game, but I don't see them losing by more than 4 points. So I got the Cowboys plus 3.5 versus the 49ers.
Next up, I have Josh Allen over 259.5 passing yards at -110 versus the Jags over in London. This Jaguars team against good quarterbacks has given up 305 yards to Patrick Mahomes, 290 yards to a rookie, and C.J. Stroud. They gave up 223 to Anthony Richardson. So I don't think that it'll be too hard for Josh Allen to go over, especially with that performance coming off of that high last week. I think he's going to continue to roll that over. I think the Bills are going to win this game pretty easily over in London. I think all them London fans are going to be walking away at halftime. I don't know. The only thing that worries me is this Jaguars team is staying in London, so they're not going to have to do their travel this week. It's going to be more of like almost a home game for them, not as far as the fans, but not having to travel. So that's the only thing that worries me. But Josh Allen, I think, is going to go over there. I think he's going to cook. I think he's going to deal. I think he'll get close to Patrick Mahomes' yards against the Jags at 305.